Good evening. It's Friday. We are out here with the dogs. We just fed the dogs. Let's see here. There's two of them there. We've got a bunch of action over here at the mineral feeder. Let's go talk about mineral supplementation. Check this out. These guys just flip this lid on this mineral feeder, and then they just get out whatever mineral they want. That's a vitamin V4. Now she's getting some Na, that's sodium. This big black cow, what was she eating over here? Oh, phosphorus. Yeah, that phosphorus gets hammered. Yeah, I gotta bring out some more phosphorus. But whatever mineral that we're lacking coming out of the soil here, they eat it. They eat what they want and what they need. And then the excess comes out in their urine and in their manure back into the ground. So that's the ticket. That's the only way, check this out, to get nutrients back uphill. Okay, so those animals were up on top of that hill, and we're able to get, because when it rains, everything just runs downhill. So the nutrients don't get transferred back up the mountain except for by the hooves of these animals. They get to eat, let's see, they're in about maybe a little more than an acre right now. See right out here, there's some polywire right past those sheep. It runs all the way down to a perimeter fence out there at the wood line, but then we've got another polywire cutting this off. So they were out there yesterday, and then around lunchtime today, they came over on this side. I dropped that wire, let them over here, move the water. There's the water right over there, and there's a flycatcher. Okay, it's just a garbage can turned upside down with a bunch of fly paper on it. Yeah, cows and flies. Something else, man. Jeesh. Something to deal with. Here's Big Mama coming by right here. Heading for the mineral feeder. That's like a big party. So that's it, guys. And then this forage out here is about what I call that sheep deep. When they first got into this little section, it was about as high as the sheep. Now they've done a number on it. And then tomorrow they'll move on to the next spot. This out here wasn't quite that deep, but it's still decent. We've been getting rain, so the grass is growing. And we don't want to eat everything down too much because that can turn off. I mean, this rain here in August will just shut off, and we won't see rain again until October. October's our driest month, really. So it can dry up, and you won't, except for you get thunderstorms. Every rainstorm comes with freaking tornadoes and everything, or you get a big dumping of a hurricane hits the coast, and we'll get 6 inches of one shot. So that's how it works. But anyhow, we've been getting the rain. There's a lot of dips and doozies out here. There was already swales built into these fields. Okay, they're swaled up. Down over here, just right inside that wood line is a creek. Now I keep them fenced out of the creek except for on water access points, but I kind of keep them fenced out of the creek. And then they're drinking off of the well out here, so they always have clean water. But if I was to graze them and use that creek, I would start downhill, and they would have paddocks open down there where they could drink out of the creek. And then the next day I move them into another paddock up creek, so they're always on clean water. And clean water every day, they're moving to new clean water, so they're not pooping upstream of themselves and drinking it. So that's how we roll there. That's how that works. So that is the mineral supplementation, rotation, keeping them on clean grass. They'll put the manure out here. Then tomorrow they move on to grass that they haven't pooped on in 40, 50 days. So, and then it's wild. Okay, now the cow pies aren't even staying around that 40 or 50 days. Okay, so all the cow pies are disappeared. Okay, the bugs eat them, you know, so there's like, what are those, dung beetles. Yeah, dung beetles, man. And check out, now the cows are gone, now the sheep are at the mineral feeder. They'll push that thing up there when the stupid sheep get out. See, look at it. Now they're going in there and getting their minerals. Trippy, huh? So who is it with us? Matthew. What's going on? Andre, hey, what's up? What's up? So, yeah, that's just a day out with the animals. Producing protein using the sun. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right, love you guys. See you later.